the North Pole and live happily. Please don't cry no tears now, it's Christmas, baby. My snowman and me.
Since I am far too lazy to type out my AU explanation, I'll just explain it to you myself. So basically, all in all, there was a girl who was born in this hospital that's somewhat near to a Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. Don't ask me why. So it's somewhat close to there, right? And there's a there's a disposal can, garbage can, in between them, right? So like there's an old endoskeleton that's dumped down there, and this one girl who was born, right? She had the disease in her leg and it was spreading, so they had to do surgery to amputate her leg. But the surgery didn't matter because the disease had already spread to most of the other parts of her body, and she ended up dying anyways. In the end, her soul, instead of ascending, to the gates between heaven and hell, her soul was sucked into the endoskeleton, as close as it was to the hospital. So, yeah, everybody's favorite child murderer, William Afton, has already murdered a child in the same place and has disposed of the body by throwing it away. And now her soul is also possessing the endoskeleton, but it's kind of a CC and Cassidy situation where there are two souls and one of them needs to get out. And since by now, this is after the Aftons' death, by now people would have already synthesized these things, and the girl who died, who must have already heard about these things, prepared for it and taught the other girl about her life in case she was the one to be kicked out. So she was the one who kicked out, and a soul only needs an empty vessel to possess it. So it went on to possess the other girl's body, whose name is Amelie, because this is the only afternoon. And she has now gone on to possess Amelie's body. Amelie's life is terrible. She has bullies, her mom is neglectful, and she doesn't have a father. And her mother is so neglectful that she manages to leave her at CBPW after hours. And now she is stuck there. Being the sad piece of shit she has now gone to CB to confess her problems and her situation. And this is Elizabeth Afton, who is working the shift. Although she's just chilling, CB's actually working, the one actually working. Elizabeth is just chilling out there, and she's listening to this whole thing, and then she realizes how much this girl truly knows, and she's like, this girl knows too much, we need to take her out, and decides to take her home with her. The rest of the family also coincides with her that she knows too much and she can't just be walking around in the streets as a dead soul of some girl possessing somebody else's body. So they decide to take her in, knowing the fact that she doesn't even have a good life. Her life is crappy, and it's not even her own life she's living. And before she even went out to possess the girl's body, she promised to live a good life for her, and that girl's soul the old endoskeleton has been used to make other animatronics, and her soul is still in it, and nobody knows where she is. I'm pretty sure that's the end of my AU. I think that's where it ends, and I came up with this while I was falling asleep. So if there is any problem with it, please let me know.